Hey there, this is the One Boom, and I have been playing first-person shooters since I was 8. Boom. There's my confession for the day. I've been playing first-person shooters for about 8 years. So, when it comes down to competitive shooters, what's my opinions on them? What do I think of competitive shooters? I've already talked about the differences between complex and simple shooters, and that was an important video. But, in this video, I want to talk about more things along the lines of what makes a shooter competitive these days, and does Black Ops 3 fit into it? Enjoy the video. Now I'm letting you guys know this is all my opinion, this is all speculation, but to me, with Black Ops 3, it doesn't feel like a competitive game. From what I've played, it doesn't feel like an esport, and I can't see it as an esport. At least, I can't see it as how esports are currently. To be honest, I look forward to watching this game competitively. I do look forward to watching main stage play, and maybe even poking in on some GBs and watching Optic play or something along those lines, because I do like the way the game plays out. The game is not about being fair, equal playing field, i.e. Counter-Strike style. It's more trying to be, I don't know if that's the right term of i.e., but it's not really Counter-Strike style or Advanced Warfare or Ghost style, where it's more of an even playing field and you just have to play it the right way. The circumstances between each match changes drastically, and not just because of specialists either. The way the maps flow, the way the objectives are laid out, the way the weapons are, it really comes down to how you want to play and the best way to run certain weapons in certain circumstances, and it's very circumstantial in Black Ops 3, and that's not really what esports are right now. It seems like esports games don't have a really long skill gap. It feels like you have to learn the right way to play. Like, for instance, I had never played competitive, but in Black Ops 2, when I started doing some GBs in Black Ops 2, I was just told the right weapons to use, I was told the right routes to take, and I just worked on my aim, and I worked on my map knowledge and my awareness and my callouts, and it just kind of went on from there. I actually did very good. I was actually a very confident, competent player, unlike in this gameplay which does not show that at all, because I'm not anymore. I've totally lost that spark in me to do that well. But to be honest, esports games just kind of look like, oh, here's the game and here's the right way to play it, the optimal way. Basically, being a competitive player means you know the optimal weapon, the optimal equipment, the optimal route, the optimal wallbang spot. Wow, talking's a hard chore for me, isn't it? And the thing about Black Ops 3 with the ban and protect system that's coming, where you can ban and guard certain items so they can't be banned, or you can ban them. When it comes down to that system, and if you don't know anything about that, look that up, there's 1,000 videos on it. When it comes down to that, each match will be different. There will be no right way to play. You'll have to understand the circumstance and adapt to it based on the game's rule set. So, in my opinion, this is perfect. I love this idea of a first-person shooter basically saying, no, you don't get to just have a simple game. You don't get to have a straightforward game. The specialists are going to get in your way. The streaks are going to get in your way. That weapon does counter your weapon at that range. Sorry, you don't just get to use one weapon at all ranges, and that is extremely important to me. But right now, as I'm talking, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think? Do you think Black Ops 3 caters to what I'm talking about here? Because I do. I think it's an uneven playing field. I think Black Ops 3 is uneven, where you have to use the unevenness to your advantage, or learn to counter the unevenness. It's a seesaw. It's you're either up above someone in some way, or you're below someone, and it comes down to how you can push it back, or how you can keep your momentum going. This is why I don't think rejack should be nerfed, and I know a lot of you just cringed, and I'm sorry, I've already kind of dissed esports shooters and made them out to be simple-minded, stupid things, and I just said that rejack doesn't need to be nerfed. I'm just aiming for a flame war right now, good god, but I think that every ability should be cheap and powerful, and I think it should take advantage of your enemy team. I think it should all of them should be powerful. I think even the black hats hacking your score streaks is a good thing, because that means you don't get to do something that just works. That means you can do something that can work, but they have an ability to counter it, and that is important to this game, and I can see that being the game design for Black Ops 3. The game design is counterplay. Even the gunfights, with the amount of flinch and recoil, it comes down to how you counter it. Nothing's a laser, nothing is straightforward, and that is very, very important to me. And on top of that, good gun balance, decent map flow. I know spawns and weapon balance is going to be a little fuzzy in the beta, and that's fine. Guns will get nerfed and buffed left and right, and spawns will be changed everywhere, and that's totally fine. But to be honest, to me, Black Ops 3 is a casual game in the sense that it's not about just winning. It's not about doing the right thing to win. It's about looking at the circumstance and changing your gameplay because of the circumstance to pull out a victory. You can't just win by doing the right playstyle, using the right weapon. You can get your ass kicked by anyone, and you can kick anyone's ass, and that's very important. And it's a breath of fresh air to the esports scene. Oh, and I look forward to watching esports gameplay. I look forward to watching more competitive games, and I'm glad that we're done with the archaic thought that a competitive skill gap game that takes so much skill and so much time to learn, like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, and the competitive scene is really tough. I cannot wait to look at that and see it as archaic, because now it's not about doing the right thing and winning, it's about knowing how to play the game, and that's important to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like circumstantial gameplay, where you have to change your playstyle, your specialist, based on the map, based on the match, based on the enemies, based on what you want to do, and coming out on top by countering your opponent's abilities and streaks, and always getting back and forth, and never just straightforward winning because you're using and doing the right thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys leave comments down below, start a flame war if you must, start debating, but I do think esports games are painfully simple. I've mastered so many competitive scenes of games, and I'm just not a fan of it anymore, and I'm glad that that's now considered archaic, especially in Treyarch's eyes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I could be totally wrong. My ideas, my speculation, my channel. If you don't like it, if you just hate me right now, go take a deep breath and then comment. Goodbye! Oh, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye! When you don't have a webcam, nobody knows you're shirtless.